Ooh. And welcome back to part 5 of Daughters of the Sea story. And that will be the last part. And what I want to check, let me guess. Okay, turn it there. You can hear the music. Plays the game. Yeah, last part we learned a lot about Vita and her clone Proxy. The actual Vita is now called Sa, and her clone Proxy has gave herself the Vita's name, which is Vita, and now then in fight with Vele, she gained a little bit more power from Sa to lose the ties with Sa and control and get her freedom. And now, after her disappearance, and she like not our enemy anymore, we are trying to gather everyone else. And from the picture here, we can assume... Oh, that's too awesome. Okay, we can assume that everything goes well and Bronya will rescue us. Oh, it's quite a journey, to be fair, to be honest. Okay, the same rules apply, I will read it. I think that was with summary. And yeah, weirdly enough, no one really died. Probably. As long as I remember. As long as I assume that everyone got their soul back. But like, there's like 4 chapters left. I'm simply not sure how long it will take. Because, you know, like, this chapter is insanely long. Those 2 chapters took me 2 hours. Like 1 hour and another hour. Yeah, it's weird. But anyway, let's continue with nobody can restrain me. Oh, it's Santi. To the free, what are restraints?
飞鸟说，束缚是剥夺双翼。
To a bird, the restraint is to take its wings taken away.
花说，束缚是扎根泥土。
To have its wings taken away. To a flower, its restraints are at the roots on the ground, in the ground.
大智人则说，答案早有定论，只待睁开双眼。
Those who are noble often say that the answer they have already decided. All that's left is to open your eyes. Maintain the situation. A thought suddenly invaded a corner of your consciousness from nowhere, and you decided to stay stagnant.
是啊，再也没有比这里更舒服的地方了。
Yes, there's no place more comfortable than this. And so you added your body and gave up thinking. Perhaps you have worked so hard until now for this moment for good sleep. Pitch darkness has blurred your sense of time. In the choppy dream, something gratefully became clear.
很显然，这是一场故意扰人清梦的雨。
Evidently, this is the rain that disturbs the sweet dream. This rain drills down the skin and slips into the blood. There came the perfume. There came the perfume of flowers, that sound of winds. They slowed into body at once, and the world was no longer silent. So the current situation is I'm so tired of reading after pushing all these parts. Not on me. I really should do it day by day basis. It's like unusual to... whatever. You quickly come to a persuasive conclusion. You were resting in a flower bud. And the seemingly boundless darkness has nothing more than layered petals. From this conclusion, you should maintain the status quo. After all, your body has been sleeping soundly in it, unless leaving the darkness could give you more.
不过，干闻花香的确没啥意思。
But just smelling the flowers is boring. A voice suggests between dreams.
果然还是弄明白这花为什么会变得如此之大，又是谁有胆子把我关进来有趣？
It's more fun to figure out why this flower grows this big, and who had the guts to put me in there. Those thoughts improved you to open your eyes, impelled you. A fair light guided you to the dark nothingness, and you could sense forging matter again. As it turned out, you were lying spread in a sea of flowers. But this light that woke you came from moon hanging in the sky. Moon?
不对，我应该用高塔来称呼它。
No, I should call it the tower. What is the tower?
是岩雪圣城里最高的建
Is
筑。
this the tallest building in the Salt Snow Holy City? But why is the tower hanging upside down in the
因
sky?
为它所在的世界炮刚好和我所在的世界炮重叠，大概是沙漏那样的结构。
Because the bubble universe it happened to overlap with mine. The structure is kinda like an hourglass. What's bubble universe?
世界炮是
A bubble universe is...
等等，我怎么会纠结这种毫无意义的白痴问题？
Wait, why am I obsessing over those pointless moronic questions? It must be the body. You were clever enough to find the culprits with 2 seconds. Stirred by your aura, its grips on you, allowing the memories that were shattered across the sea of conclusions to float towards you like fish that has escaped nets. You saw you being eaten by the void that symbolized death. You saw your efforts destroyed by the lights that obliterate all things. You saw you sunk into darkness until you heard rain.
那现在的我又是
Then
谁？
who am I now? You had a headache.
果然是躺太久了吧？
Your head etched. I should have laid for so long. You decided to maintain the situation. We maintained the situation. I thought silently and removed a corner of your contradictions from nowhere, and seized you to stay stagnant.
你想得美！
You wish. No. Yes, no being can manipulated by you. Yes, no being can manipulate by you, no. To prove this point, you decide to get up by doing a kind up. This would be a catwalk for you. That's what you expected to hear, but nobody put a spook in your will. The moment you tried to sprint out of the ground, your body bent into a powerful curve. That was as far as could go. Because the next second you fell back on the still warm ground.
该死！
Shit.
你玩我呢？
Is this a joke? Anywho, you had to concede one thing. Concede one thing. Your body was working against you. Not only that, but it was trying to make you accept that you just weren't used to having a body yet. Which gold tied to its wings. The bird can never soar again. Was the free at certain... Oh my god, it's so hard. Oh. Okay. I need a little bit more concentration. Okay, let's go. For the free, a restraint can either be taking what they had or giving what they didn't have. So you only had one option left: destroy your biggest enemy, the body. Destroying the biggest enemy, the body. Embrace your eternal friend, freedom.
我应该说过的吧？
I have said it, right?
谁都不能说。
Nobody can restrain me,
哪怕这个人
even if this person is myself. Despite the graphic commentary, the viewers that arrived late still couldn't imagine how soul-stirring this duel was. After all, they only knew Hershow Sentience punch herself in the chest, collapse on the ground, and kick herself off the ground while laughing.
喂，这是什么表情？
Hey, what is with
要
this
不是看你们
look?
紧张兮兮，
I wouldn't bother telling you if you weren't acting all
抱
nervous.
歉，我们也是担心你才。
Sorry, it's because we are worried about you.
哎，我懂你意思，但我现在真的可好
I get what you mean, but
当时你的模样
I'm feeling real fine. On the other hand, you look... Hershow Sentience pondered for a moment before smiling helpfully.
我就说嘛。
See, how could
有
you
识之虑者在，你们怎么
have
可能
lost
输
with me around? See, how could you have lost with me around?
的确是多亏了石之律者和大家的帮助，我们才能战胜维塔，解放两边的世界。
Yeah, we couldn't have defeated Vita and liberate both worlds without Hershow Sentience and you all.
但之后要面对的事，或许不比之前轻松。
But what we will face might not be easier than what we have. Silly briefed the Hershow on the event she had no way of knowing.
等等，
Wait,
感情你们第一个来找我，就只是因为我得到身体这件事，在两个世界炮内引起的反应最大。
you guys came looking for me first only because my getting a body causes the biggest reaction in both bubble universes? Yeah. She tactically hid the second reason for the other Celia. Whatever the Hershow is curious enough to search her mind in another matter. Anywho, before the girls arrived, the residents of Salt Snow Holy City had already returned to normal lives thanks to the authority of creation. The cataclysm was but a wind blowing salt snow lettering to them. They barely noticed it. Even though Zele hadn't met her friend that worked in the other bubble universe yet, she could still sense their presence. Albeit not as clearly as a Herrscher that was revived.
怎么，你有什么不满吗？
What? You got a problem?
我又不是你，凡事要先不满一下，这反倒更能证明石之律者女士的独一无二。
I'm not you who grooms it all the time. Just goes to prove how unique I am.
行吧，
Whatever.
不过我还是有一件事很在意。
But something is bothering me.
啥事？
What is it?
现在的石之律者
Herrscher
都还是从
Sentience.
前的模样吗？
Don't you look the
可你刚
same?
刚说
But you said
希尔妹妹，毁掉身体和我没变化是两回事。其次，我必须要纠正你，你
Zele.
送的那具身体从来都不属于我。
Destroying the body and not changing are different things. Secondary, I must correct you. The body you gave me has never belonged to me.
你毕竟是从量子之海中诞生的律者，而我的力量可是中阴之茧的投影。不考虑个人喜好，单从本质上看，两者也天然对立。
You are Herrscher that born from the sea of quanta, while my power is the projection of the cocoon of finality. Leaving all preferences aside, we are naturally opposite by nature. Opposed by nature.
换言之，你这礼物虽好，但的确是送错人了。
In other words, your gift was greater, but was sent the wrong person.
所以，如果哪天 Kiana 帮你捏了一副身体，你就会欣然接受。
So if Kiana molds you a body one day, you will accept it smilingly.
嗨，这又不是套娃，不管谁多送我一个，都会成为累赘。
These are not stacking dolls. No matter who gave me a new body, I would be a liability. It would be a liability.
况且那玩意儿我自己就能念。
Besides, I can mold that thing myself.
还记得吗？石头博士说，它本质上是一团能量，只能靠依附于物质和我们建立联系，而我呢，却可以在物质和能量间自由转换。
Do you still remember? Professor Rock said she is essentially a mass of energy, so she needs to attach no matter to connect with us. She needs to attach to matter to connect with us. Me, on the other hand, can freely shift between matter and
而
energy.
身体，它不过是万千物质中的一类，只要我乐意，给你们来个72变也不是难事啊。
The body is but one of millions matters. I can show you severely to transformation if you want to.
至于在大家面前保持这副人形，不过是图个方便罢了。表情丰富，动作生动。
I maintain this human form in front of you only because it's convenient and expressive too.
这样看，你好像确实比神之剑厉害许多。
Looking at this way, you are actually more impressive than Divine Keys.
喂，你怎么又提？
Hey, what are you bringing that? Why do you bring that?
能说出刚刚那句话，于情于理，我都该回你一句。
You know what? You know what? You know what? What you said deserves an acknowledgement, personally and realistically.
你这一来二去也成长了不少，要是没有你，咱还不知道啥时候能回来。
You
总
have,
之，多谢了。
you have grown over the course of these adventures. I don't even know if I can come back without your help. So yeah, thanks a lot.
我其实没有参与最后那场战斗，都是希尔在。
Actually, I didn't fight last battle. It was Zele.
差不多得了啊！希尔刚刚不是都已经说了一遍事情的始末？
Yeah, right. Didn't Zele already told me what happened?
还是说那创生之雨锐利可比银针是自己钻过世界炮的边界掉我头上的？
Or you think the raindrops of creations are as sharp as needles? They drill through the boundaries of bubble universes and homed on my head.
先罗列他人的努力，以否认自己的付出。这种套路对我不管用，你就坦率点，乖乖收下石之律者女士的夸奖吧。
List the efforts of others to deny your own. This trick doesn't work on me. Just be honest and accept my compliments.
我真心建议某人改随便读心的毛病。
I seriously suggest a certain someone to not read minds all the time.
我也真心建议某人少点弯弯绕绕，这样本人还能省下当知心姐姐的时间，干些更有趣的事情。
And I suggest a certain someone to stop beating around the bush. So instead of playing her agony aunt, I can agony aunt. I can do something worth my time.
你什么？我哪句不对？
You what? What do you say wrong?
我看你呀，最好抽个时间手抄1000遍，我值得，我最棒，我天下第一。每次说不出来话的时候，就摸出来看看。
I think you better find the time to handwrite. I'm worth it. I'm the best, and I'm number 1 1,000 times. Whatever you are out of this world, read them.
好啦，大家有什么话路上再说吧。
We can continue talking on our way.
我们还需要尽快确认绮罗前辈他们的情况，而且沙铁国都的居民在脱离规则掌控后又变成了什么样子，现在也是未知数。
We need to confirm the status of Kira Senpai and Core as fast as possible. And we don't know how the residents of Iron Sand are going after the rules are gone.
行，都听咱们高塔贤者的。刚好我躺久了，想活动活动身子，就勉为其难的陪你们走一趟吧。
Okay, great. Our sage has the say. Our sage has the say. I have been lying for too long, so I could use a walk with you. She walked past the two towards the town ahead with bounty steps.
他看起来心情很好。
She's a good mood.
坏人打败了，可以回家了，心情能不好吗？
Duel the bad guys was defeated, and we can go home.
是啊，不过我总觉得石之律者是在为别的事情开心呢。
Yeah, but somehow I feel she's happy for something else. Huh?
比如，他朋友第一个确认的对象是他自己。
It's too wholesome. Stop it. Such as the first person that her friend checked on is her.
那谁知道呢？我可不会读心。
Who knows? I can't read minds. The girl's dream was one colorless, and lonely. But now a bright thought was rising like the sun. Her dream would grow colorful as the boat sailed. The other side of the sea would be lined with friends that welcome her home. Everything was at what the other sealer said earlier.
这一定是个好的开始。
This must be a good start. This must be a good start of countless good starts.
"不少鬼火都有了人形。
A lot of whispers are now in human form. Could it be the rain you curses?
去问问吧。
Let's go and ask.
你怎么不信啊？你要是不信，大不了我再走一趟。
好啊，如果你能平安回来，我就考虑你的提议。
你们好，方便问你们几个问题吗？
Excuse me, may I ask a few questions?
我眼花了吗？怎么眼前是希尔小姐、小石和
Sure,
另一位希尔小姐？
I'm seeing things. Why do I see Miss Seele, Saint, and another Miss Seele?
这件事说来话长，总之你就把我们看成双胞胎好了。至于称呼，
Oh, This is a long story, but can you think of me as her twin? As for my name,
我们都是希尔。
we are both Celia.
我明白了。不过希尔小姐，你们来的正好。
I see, but you came just in time. Jean and I need a witness.
见证人。
Witness?
事情是这样的，我今天
Here's the
正在飞机
thing.
上找米拉，可刚走一步
I wanted
眼
to
前突然
see
蹦出一
Mira
白光
in the
随后
city,
的事便记不
but
清了
how there I was a flash of white light. I can't remember what happened
我
afterwards.
想，我当
I
时
think
应
I
该是
fainted.
昏过去了吧？可被一阵雨声吵醒后，
But when the sound of rain woke me, I found myself in the border where the moonlight can't reach.
我心里直发怵，就一个劲儿
I
地往前
panicked,
跳
so I keep
生怕
floating
自己还没
forwards.
找到月岩就消失
I
了
was scared I would disappear before finding a moon rock.
结果，当我返回城里时
Then I got back to
已经变成了现在的样
Town,
子
Mira,
居然
and
也
some
一样
also have already become this, and so have
我
I.
信不信吉恩说的话？
I don't believe that Jean
所以
said,
他就自告奋勇
so
想再走一遍
he
正面给我
volunteers
看
to show me.
你
Wait up,
你俩不是恋人
weren't you
吗？
two
为
lovers?
啥要整这一出？
What's the reason? If Jean really disappeared, would that make you happy?
我们才不是呢。
We are not.
行啊，你说不是就不是。既然你不在乎，那我们不如立刻证明一下。
If you say so, since you don't care, we might as well prove it now.
你敢来吗？
Jean, you there?
我要来。
Yeah, I'm coming.
等等，小师大人，
Wait, Saint-Sama.
您能不能
For safe to say, could you bring a moon rock along with him?
这还用你说？走了。
You don't have to ask. Off we go. The moment she finished speaking, she set out with
食神
Jean
力者的行动力还真是惊人，
she's so
这
active.
恐怕是他为数不多的优点。
One of few strengths, I'm afraid.
我们这边也有需要
Anyway,
的明白
we
事
have our own things to figure out.
米拉，吉恩刚刚说，城里其他的一些人也已经变成了人形，这件事是真的吗？
Mira, Jean said some residents has taken human form. Is this real?
是真的，但也不完全是。
It's real, but not entirely. Please come with me and and you will see. Mira told the residents gathered there why they came.
这边经历的事其实
Our
差不多
experience are quite similar.
都是在同
We
一时间
fainted
出现
at
的
the
感觉
around the same time and heard the rain when we were about to wake up.
等彻底醒来后，
When we finally woke up, we remembered that we had forgotten, and our body has changed desperately.
虽说每个人都有
We have all changed,
但
but
是人之间的变化
the
也都是
degree
不
of
同的
change varies from person to
比
person,
如身体的具象
such as
程
so
度，
concerned your bodies are.
那我举
Yeah, take me for example. I might not look it
但我已经能稍微挪一挪月岩了。
and look it, but I can budge moon rocks a little.
我有种预感，也许
I
在
have a
未来
feeling
3天，我就会拥有真正的实体。
Maybe in just 2 or 3 days, I will have a corporeal body.
可能要1周吧，毕竟我虽然有了人形，却还是无法触碰实体。
It might take a week for me. I have a human form, but can't touch physical object yet.
说到这个，新来的卡伊爷爷好像连人形都没有，还是一团鬼火。
Speaking of which, Kay, who is new here, doesn't have a human form. She's still a wisp.
啊？会不会是因为卡伊爷爷年纪比较大呢？
Maybe it's because she's quite old.
他生前活到了80多岁，算是寿终正寝，一定有很多过去人生的回忆，所以变成人形的速度才会慢于我们这些。
He lived 80 years and died of old age. She must have many memories of his previous life, so he's talking human from slower than us,
这些死得比较早的人，
who died early.
寿终正寝吗？
Died of old age.
那还真是令人羡慕
That makes me envious. A girl felt a lump into her throat. Without doubt, the young people talking to her right now include the people who are met earlier are mostly based on the residents of the holy city that died before their time. Yes, based on. They were not the seeds itself, the hershers of rebirth, and even finality who has no rights to reverse absolute death. Strictly speaking, they are only the projection of the other world, similar to the digital life that Vita mentioned when even Vita herself. Perhaps it was because they were similar to humans in their speech, and thus she had been unconsciously viewing these non-human humans as humans, so much as she often forgot their origins. But even though they had assumed a form and inherited a persona, they still embraced this world, the world that was living, avoided, and the dead couldn't under that. What? I okay, that's too much. Therefore they craft a new life all the more. According to the entire country of Iron Sand, how many people like him were there?
大家怎么都不说话？
Why isn't anyone talking?
没什么，只是在想一些事情。
Nothing, just think something about
我
something.
也是。
I did too.
不过，关于大家身上发生的变化，我已经有了些眉
But
目。
I have some ideas on the change that occurred to them.
像是米拉刚刚提到的卡伊爷爷，我们初到岩雪圣城时，就偶然遭遇了他的葬礼。在那个时间点，苏的规则仍然生效，这也是卡伊爷爷能够出现于此的原因。
For instance, Mr. Kai, whom Mira mentioned, when we first arrived in the holy city, we ran into his funeral. At that point in time, Thas rule was still in effect, which is why he could appear here.
那个，你们是不是打算见一见卡伊爷爷呀？如果需要，我可以带你们去找他哦。
Do you want to meet Mr. Kai? I can take you to him if you want.
好，麻烦你了。
Yes, thank you. Wait, why you don't have any form? Oh, now you have one.
卡伊爷爷好，这两位就是小石大人的朋友，他们想找您问些事情，不知道你有没有时间？
Hello, Mr. Kai. They are friends of Senti-sama. They want you to ask something and are wondering if you have the time.
好说好说，想问什么？
Of course, of course. Ask me anything.
卡伊爷爷，您不久前也出现过突然昏厥，然后又苏醒的情况吗？
Mr. Kai, did you suddenly faint and woke up not long ago?
是啊，不过我不像其他人，一醒来就变得特别精神。
Yes, but I am not that inspired as the others than when I woke up.
我反倒更清楚自己什么时候会死呢？比如说，可能就在1个月后，我得到身体的那一天。
Now I knew better when I will die. I could be after a month on the day I get the body.
哎，可大家都说这是贤者大人引领我们走向新生的第一步，只有卡伊爷爷反着来，也太不公平了。
Huh? But everyone said this is the first step led by the great sage towards a new life. Yet for you, isn't the opposite? That isn't fair.
我并不孤单呀，隔壁家的老头卡尔、老泰罗斯都有这样的预感。
I'm not alone. My entire elderly neighbors, Carl and Ross, have the same premonition.
这怎么会？
How can this be?
米拉，我明白你在想什么，
Mira, I know what you're thinking.
但你还小，贤者大人帮你接上这断掉的路，合情合理。 可若是把老人们本就已经走完的路续上，那才叫多此一举呢。
You are young, so it's sensible for the sage to mend you broke path. Stretching the old finished part, not so much.
抱歉，一旦消灭了规则，投影就会回到原本的状态，也就是与原型相同的衰老程度。
I'm sorry, after eliminating the rules, the projection will return to the original state, which is having aged to the same degree as their bases.
虽然用全能观察，他们不至于只能再活1-2个月，但大家也的确没有变得比生前更加年轻。
Also observing with my authority tells me they will live longer than 1 or 2 months. They haven't become younger than when they were still alive either.
您之后打算做什么？
What do you plan to do next?
反正不会瘫在床上终日流泪。哦，我这模样也流不出眼泪啊。
Definitely not lying on bed and crying all day. Oh, I can't share tears like this, can I?
不开玩笑了。
I will stop telling bad
我
jokes.
呀，应该会逛一逛沙铁国度，和遇见的人晒晒月亮，聊聊天儿。毕竟老头子我也没什么爱好，就是爱说话嘛。
I will probably look around the country of iron sand, chat and bathe in the bath in the moonlight with those I meet. I'm too old to develop any real hobbies besides talking.
只是这样吗？我还以为卡伊爷爷会做些不一样的事情。
That's it? I thought you would do something different.
如果您需要我帮忙，请一定不要客气。
If you need my help, let me know.
不用了，我的好孩子。
That won't be necessary, my good child.
当牵牛花初开的时节，葬礼的号角就已吹响。
When morning glories first bloom, the funeral trumps below. Trump
虽
below.
然我一辈子都没见过什么牵牛花，连这话也是从一位姑娘嘴里听来的。但米拉，你说的那些不一样的事，
No, I have
我
a
年轻时都很努力的一一尝试过
no.
呢。
I have never seen any morning glories in my whole life, and a girl told me that. But the different thing you talk about Mira, I have tried to do them all when I was a lad.
如果非要等到明白了死期才去着急，剩下的可就只有遗憾喽。
If you are only anxious about it when you are knowing you are dying, your last days would be full of regret.
而且，这最后的时间还是留给卡伊吧。
And the last days should be saved for Kyle himself.
我不想让爱我的人再一次目睹我离去。
I don't want those who love me to see my pass away again.
您不怕吗？
Aren't you afraid? Even though she has experienced death, the young wisp still didn't have the courage to say it.
当然怕呀，谁又能不害怕
Of
呢？
course I am. Who isn't?
它就像每个人都必须经历的人生的最后一场考试，哪怕你再努力准备，也无法看到期待已久的成绩。
It's like the last exam of life that everyone has to take. No matter how hard you study for it, you can't see your results.
说起来，这算是我第2次参加考试了吧？
Speaking of which, this is my second time taking the exam.
那你为什么还笑得出来？
Then why are you still smiling? The reason I killed Dima for a moment. but it soon regained its brightness.
卡伊也许过不了多久就会遁入空无，但或许也将有一个孩子路过我的碑前，将他刚采来的仍带着露水的牵牛花放在我的碑上。
It might not take long for Kyle to join the void, but maybe someday a boy will pass by my grave and put the Davy Morning Glory he just picked up on my grave.
当然，那不是我，
Of course, that's not me.
但是那不是我吗？
But isn't that me?
嗯，
The blue flame was warm and soft, just like the first light that newborn babies see. Kyle,
怎么了？
what's the matter? Do you still want to chat with me?
是啊，
Who doesn't like
谁想
chatting
跟有
with
趣的人聊天呢？
really people? You children. Oh, I have been going on and on. Just remember, Elos, and I didn't tie it up when I was alive.
是什么事呢？
What is
就
it?
是之前提到的那位姑娘。
It's the girl I
我
mentioned.
们最后一次见面时，
On our last meeting, she gave me flower tea and asked me to tell her how it tasted.
我
I
茶
drank the
是
tea,
喝了
but didn't get to
就是
tell her
没
how
来
it
得及
tastes
告诉
wonderful.
她
您说的姑娘
That girl,
是不
does
是
she
留
have
着齐肩发，
toddling
年
hair?
纪和我们差不多，
Look around our age?
稍大一
Or
点？
a little older?
对对对，她叫维塔。哎呦，你瞧我这个脑袋，我怎么能忘掉她的名字？还好现在想起来了，这不然她要知道，肯定得伤心了。
Yes, her name, Rita. Look at my poor memory. How could I have forgotten her name? At least she doesn't know this, or she will be sad in it.
他伤
She said?
你们是不了解她，这孩子成天笑盈盈的，心思却比谁都要细腻。我之前不过提了一嘴边境村的花长得好，结果他隔天就跑去那地方采花了。
What a nice little Easter egg. Haha, you don't know her. She smiles all day long, but she's more sensitive than anyone else. I merely mentioned the flowers in the border village here growing well, and the next day she went there to pick
说
flowers.
起来，你们认识他吗？
Do you know her?
他已经离开研学生城了。
She has left the holy city.
倒是维塔这孩子会做的事呢。
Sounds like something she will do.
热爱一个地方的人和物，却又向往全新的际遇和更加广阔的世界，便愿意为此放弃原本的安稳生活。
Loves the people and thinks of all of a place, but long for new opportunities and broad horizons, and is willing to give up a stable life for it.
如果这就是他的愿望，那我支持他。毕竟老头子我年轻的时候也有同一个梦啊。
If that's her wish, and I'm with her, after all, I had the same dream when I was a lad.
卡伊爷爷，您说的话，如果有机会，我们会转告他。
Mr. Carl, your words, we have passed them to Vita if we had the chance.
那可真是太感谢了。
I owe you a big one time.
希尔，米拉，我们梳理一下现阶段掌握的信息吧。
Zilli, Mira, let's go over what we know so far. Okay.
希尔，
Zilli, are you really going to disclose these things? No, those things are better kept from civilians, including the residents of the holy city.
那就按你说的做。
The whole truth is too heavy for them. Then I will do as you say.
首先，
First of
是大家都
all,
提到的白光和雨声。
first of all, the white light and the sound of the rain that everyone mentioned.
从我的视角看，
From my
那正是
perspective,
高塔
that's the
星辰
first step
让
of
你
being
们
guided by a new
醒
life by the
你
sage.
们醒来后，
After you
在
wake
极短
up,
的时间内
you will
想起
remember that
尚未记起
that
和已经
wasn't
遗忘的事。
being remembered yet, and what have been forgotten is a very short time.
同时，年轻的灵魂
At the
将
same
那нов的
time,
形体
the young
变为
souls
新生
will
年老的灵魂
steadily gain a body and welcome a new life, which the old souls will start again the moment they gain a body and ultimately return to death.
也就是说，
In other
行者大
words,
人对于大
the
家的
Shade's
指引
guidance
实
is
际
more
上
like a
更像是一次教育
preset
年轻灵魂的礼物，
present for young souls
年
and
老灵魂的安息。
a requirement for the old
我
souls.
明白
I understand. I understand.
不过早晚
This will happen to all of
只
us
是
sooner or
贤者大人
later.
尽力帮大家
The
补
Sage
齐
is
了
just
差距罢了
trying to bridge the
只
gap.
是这次之后，
There's
大家就不会
probably
再有
won't
第
be
二
a
个沙铁国度
second
了吧？
country of Iron Sand after this, though. Yeah,
会再有
they won't. The girl closed her eyes and feeling mixed. They did dispel the gloom, but had enshrouded the two worlds for so long. But being present of a requirement, it didn't come at all with time for that.
希尔，没事吧？
Zilli, are you alright?
没
I'm
事
fine.
我们继续吧。
Let's go on. She forced a smile at Mira.
然后，对，是吉恩和石之律者正在验证的事情。
And yes, what Gion and Hesh of Sentience are validating.
我想，如果你们能在不需要月光的情况下生存，
I'm
在
talking
求
that
生者世界，
if you can
世界
survive
有可能
without
成为现
moonlight,
实。
then it's highly likely that you can go to the world of living.
真的吗？
Really?
啊，是真的。
It's real. A humanoid voice suddenly drifted between them.
米拉，这是真的。小石大人已经带我证实了这一点。
Mira, this is real. Sentience-sama just proved
那
it.
他人呢？
Then where is she?
他在断塔前正和一位新来的居民争执呢。
She's arguing with newcomers in front of the broken
新
tower.
来的居民，
A newcomer?
希尔，这不对吧。
Zilli, this isn't right.
脱离梭的掌控，岩雪圣城的生者已经不可能凭借祷告创造以倾盆为原型的鬼火了。
After getting out of Sal's control, the living of the salt snow can create with space on their loved one by praying anymore.
这确实很奇怪。
Yeah, this is strange.
吉恩，这里就先交给你和米拉了，我们去看看情况。
Gin, I will leave this place to you and Mira. We will go check on her.
好嘞，没问题。
Sure, leave it to me. So, I guess newcomer like Kira? Probably? Or not?
哟，你们来的真巧，我刚想带这位老朋友见你们呢。
Yeah, you came just in time. I was about to bring these old friends to you.
去吧，奇罗，跟他们打个招呼。
It is Kira. Yo, Kira, say hello to
我
them.
自己会说话，不劳烦您特意开场。
I can talk. You didn't have to do it for me.
石宇奇罗，你怎么死了？
Shigoro Kira, why you dead? What do you mean why you dead? What are the questions? Dude. Oi. Oi. This is funny.
喂，你学谁不好？怎么偏偏学时之律者？上来就说别人死了。
Hey, watch it. Don't come up and say I'm dead like Hedge of Sentience.
这也不能怪我们呐！你现在可是一团鬼火，谁看了都得这么问。
You can't blame us. Look at yourself. You are a wisp. Anyone who would ask for the same.
时之律者绮罗前辈肯定没有死了。
Hedge of Sentience, Kira Senpai surely isn't dead.
果然还是希尔最让人省心。
I knew Zayla would be the most reasonable.
你们稍等，我试试用外之剑重新组织一下自己的形态。
Wait a second, I just tries to reconfigure how I look like.
看上去倒是也会律者或者李行的一招办事啊。
Hey, looks like you can do some harsher or idea
怎
stunts.
么？难道说你更想看到触手形态？
What, do you want to see my Eldritch form?
别！你要是把我哪个小弟小妹吓得魂飞魄散，那不得摊上人命？他们可还是货真价实的魂魄呢。
Don't. If you spook my underlings out of their souls, they will be dead for real. I mean, they are essentially souls.
绮罗前辈，你应该和普罗米修斯一样，是在岩雪圣城醒来的，对吧？
Kira Senpai, you should have awoken in the holy city like Prometheus, right?
但我们醒来之后没有找到你们，就猜测你们会不会是去了沙铁国度？
Yes, we couldn't find you after waking up, so we speculated you might have gone to the Iron Sand.
你也知道，在大决战结束之后，果然还是要见到本人才安得下心。
You know, I can rest easily if I don't see you in person after a deceive battle.
所以，普罗米修斯建议我先从高塔入手。
So Prometheus suggests me to start from the tower.
他认为，虽然米斯特林先前搭建的通道被维塔切断了，但大家将两个世界的基本锚点连接在高塔这根主轴上的努力并没有消失。
She believed that although the passage built by Mistel was cut off by Vita, our endeavor to link the basic archons of the two worlds to the tower that doublet as an axis has not gone to waste.
从这个角度看，这条通道或许能成为普通人在两个世界炮之间互通的契机。
From this
前
perspective,
提是锚点
this
没有被
passage might allow ordinary people to travel between the two bubble universes, providing that the Archers were not damaged by Vita's interference.
我对此本来没抱什么希望了，但当我来到之前安放锚点的位置时，却发现那里的锚点完好无损。
I had little hope for this, but when I arrived at where I placed the Archer, I was surprised to see it intact.
所以你是通过触碰遗留在岩雪圣城的锚点，才抵达了沙铁国度，对吗？
So you reached the country of Iron Sand by touching the Archon left in Salt Snow Holy
是
City?
的。哎，等会儿，这锚点难不成是你修的？
Yes, wait. This Archer was fixed by you?
那你还是多感谢一下希尔吧，估计他从一开始就想到了这点，才会拜托我趁他和维塔对战时，利用贤者的残余全能修复破损的锚点。
Thanks Zealot for it. She probably thought of this from the start. So she asked me to fix the damaged Archon with the Sage Residence Authority while she was fighting Vita.
从结果来看，这锚点不仅让希尔的创生之语得以遍及两个世界炮，还沟通了沙铁国度和岩雪圣城，简直是一举两得。
In the end, this Archon didn't only help Celis' reign of creation fall across both bubble universes, but also connected the country of Iron Sand and Salt Snow Holy City. Talk about killing two birds with one stone.
也不是一开始就想到的啦。
I really didn't think of it from the start.
我只是顺应大家的愿望行动，无意中促成了这样的结果而已。
I just acted in accordance with everyone's wishes and inadvertently facilitated this outcome.
希儿，这种时候就不用谦虚啦。
Yeah, there's no need to be modest all the time like this.
好的。总之，回到最初的话题，奇罗前辈之前变成了鬼火，是不是也和 Vita 口中说的规则有关？
Okay, let's go back to the topic. Kira-senpai turned into a wisp. Is this also related to what Vita calls Soul's rules?
居然会和你们聊这个？
She actually talked to you about that.
虽然我不敢说自己
She actually
清楚
talk
他愿意
talk
挑明真
about
相的
you
原
then?
因，但他说的内容大部分都已被我们在无意中证实。
Yeah, I can't say if know why Vita told us the truth, but most of what she said has been confirmed by us.
比如，沙铁国度其实诞生自生者的愿望和所植入的规则，而非由谁亲手创造。
Such as country of Iron Sun was actually born from the wishes of the living and the rules that are implanted, instead of being created by someone with their own hands.
或许也是因为这个原因，在脱离梭的掌控后，沙铁国度才能暂时保持死者世界的基本特性，没有立即和岩雪圣城分道扬镳。
Maybe this is the reason that after getting out of South control, the country of Iron Sand has temporarily maintained the basic properties of the world of the dead and hasn't immediately split with Soul's Snow Holy City.
单从我的身体形态在这边的紊乱程度来看，对普通人来说，想下来一趟也绝不容易。
But judging from how physically disordered I'm here, it definitely isn't easy for the commoners to come here.
哎，你别丧气呀！既然阴阳相隔的局面已经被咱打破了，那大家可以自由往来的日子还会远吗？
But don't lose heart. Know that we are connected to the world of the living and dead. It's just a matter of time before people freely travel between them.
我劝你还是别过于乐观。不过，
It's too early to be positive, but
话说回来，普罗米修斯呢？怎么都是他指示你干这干那？
where's Prometheus? Why is she ordering you around?
他呀，他还有自己的事要忙呢，你们去了就知道了。
She got her own business to mind. You will find out once you get there.
哎呀，他的事让我现在讲明白就没意思了。
It won't be very fun if I split at things now.
还是先把我们刚刚讨论出的结果告诉沙铁国度的居民吧。你看，他们都在那边围成一团，飘来飘去好久了。
Let's finish. Tell the residents of the country of Iron Sand about our findings. Look, they are pulled up and floating there for a long time now. After that, the four analyzed the current state of the world, its future, and the separation in many phases of the residents of Iron Sand. And by clearly using the sage, they modeled what Vita and Sa has gone. As a result, the stage of the High Tower will lead to the death of new life, become a fact. Oh, only 2 chapters more. Let's go! Let's go! I think there's like one animation later. Higuro Kira?
这个感觉
Welcome
真
back.
好啊。走吧，不过你们 可得先答应我一件事。
Come on, I take you to the Prometheus, but you have to promise me
习得
something.
控制一下你
When you
的
see
表
her,
情
try not to look too surprised. Huh?
嗨，
We are back.
等等，你别告诉我，这就是普罗米修斯？
Wait, don't tell me this is Prometheus.
维塔那时破坏了他的身体，好在他早有准备，将自己的意识模块事先迁移到了腿部，之后又就地取材，迁移进了这个负责职业选拔的兽里机甲。
It is. Vita destroyed her body, but luckily she had prepared for it by transferring her consciousness model to her leg beforehand. She then transferred to this carrier selection pro reception measure that was closest to her.
虽然暂时没法修复以前的身体，但普罗米修斯依然能和大家正常交流，对吧？
We are currently unable to repair your original body, but you can still communicate with us normally, right?
尊敬的00003号访客，很抱歉，本集不理解您的问题。
Hello, visitor 00003. I'm sorry, but I don't understand your question.
如需获取职业，请说1。如需业界使者，
He's trolling. He must have.
如需提供建议，请说3。如需更换声线，请说4。
To inquire about job openings, please say 1. To book any envoys appointments, please say 2. To speak advice, please say 3. To change my voice, please say 4.
你这是在和我开玩
Are
笑？
you joking?
不，本集并不是在跟您开玩笑。如果您需要玩笑，
No, I'm not joking. If you need jokes, I will immediately search for quality jokes.
你和他的对话已经够好笑了吧？
That convo with her is a gem of joke.
了解，已将该段对话添加至笑话库。
Understood. Added this conversation to my joke library.
是
You-
一起罗，不然你说个2试试。
Sugar Killer, why don't you say 2? 2 was what? Book an envoy appointment.
为什么不先说4呢？
Why don't you say 4 first? Change the voice. 4. Son. Oh my god! Oh my god, she's so cute! Oh my god, it's Chibi Branya! Oh, she's so cute! Oh my god! Oh my god, I can't! Dude, it's way too cute.
如果想激活兽里机甲的自动防御模式，各位可以继续在公共场合大声喧哗。
Should you wish to activate the auto defense mode of the reception measure, you can keep making those noises in public.
普罗米修斯，不必感到意外，我只是回收了原机体的可用材料，借助这台机甲又打造
Oh
了
my
一副新
god
机体罢了。
It's so damn
这
cute.
就是魂钢的优势。
Oh, they're using this model. God, it's so damn cute. No need to be surprised. Another tiger unable usable materials from the original body and crafted another with this mecha. That's what Solium excels in.
然而，对于没有调整它的声线而造成误会一事，我的确应该说一声抱歉，绮罗小姐。
However, I do need to apologize for not adjusting its voice line, Miss Shigura.
算了，本身也不是什么大问题。
Never mind, it's not a big deal.
你们难道不觉得这样低头弯腰的和他讲话，实在有点别扭？
Don't you think it's too weird bending down to talk to her?
失之律者，我理解你的意思， 占便宜的沟通方式吧。
Heir of Sentience, I see what you mean. Well, let me use another method to communication that retains your dignity.
这样如何？
How is this?
不错。
No, back to Chibi.
想不到你这小身板还能弄出这么鲜活的投影，难不成这也是你的备案
Pretty
之一
good. I didn't think your small body can produce a reaction so vivid. Is this so-called one of your backups
我
plans?
不介意你这么想。
I don't mind you thinking
等
so.
等，仔细想想，你现在这个模样，小巧精致，功能齐全，还会说话，带出去遛弯肯定特别有面子。
Wait, think about it. Your current body is compacted, elegant, useful, and usable and capable of speech. Taking you out with me would totally make me the center of attention.
是之律者，如果你喜欢，我可以为你量身打造一副这样的身
Ash of
体。
Sentience, if that's what you want, I can craft a body like this for you.
那不用，我自己可以。
No need, I can craft it myself.
为了后续的合作，你有必要为我解释其中的原理。当然，最好也能一并说明我迁移自身意识期间发生的一切。
To facilitate future cooperation, you are obligated to explain the principles involved to me. Of course, it would be best to include everything that occurred while I was migrating my consciousness in your explanation.
唉，可以了吧？再说我嘴皮子都要磨
Is
破
that
了。
enough? My lips gonna blister.
可以了，感谢你的耐心。
That would be enough. Thank you for your patience.
事实上，我这边也确认过严选圣城居民们的情况。
Actually, I have checked the residents of the Holy City.
从理论上来说，他们与我的情况类似，意识被重新激活，再度支配了自己的身体。作为独立于中焉的律者，希尔对自身全能的运用，的确可圈可点。
Theoretically, they are in a similar situation to me. Having the consciousness reactivated to the rules over the body again. As a Herrscher independent of the finality, Lily's use on her authority is indeed remarkable.
无论如何，除却部分暂时失去联络的同伴之外，这场冒险的结果令人欣慰。
Regardless, apart from some companions we can't reach yet, the outcome of this adventure is gratifying.
你是指石头博士和米斯特林？
Are you referring to Professor Rock and Mistle?
是的，不过他们的情况不能一概而论。
Yes, but we can't generalize their situation.
此话怎讲？
Oh, son,
也对，毕竟石之律者当时不在场。
come to think of it, you weren't there.
对于薛定谔博士的存在方式，先前我们已经探讨过。基于此，维塔对他的干涉，多半是切断了他与两个世界炮之间的联系而已。
We have discussed that your Schrödinger way of existence. Based of this, Vita's interference with her was most likely cut her off from the two bubble universes.
在所有的规则不再生效的当下，薛定谔博士与我们重新取得联系只是时间
Which thus rules out of effect. It's only a matter of time before Dr. Schrödinger reconnect with us. But the case of Mistle is much more complex.
因为诞生方式的局限，
To the way of birth, Mistle require a unique physiological body to enter and exist in stigma place.
换句话说，
In other words, When GDC decided to join the flood of energy by destroying her real existence, she gave up the chance to return to the real world quickly. To awake her own a physical body again, she must overcome time and probability. The two were fundamentally different from aesthetic view, though. They were silent. The momentary silence allowed them to discover two visitors that shouldn't have been there. What two visitors? Huh? As you can see, number 14 and number 15 have left the stigma space. This means Mistel, who confirmed them in the space stigma space, is indeed gone. So after this crisis is resolved, you plan to stay here and wait for Mistel? You are imagining things. Also, she replied non. Color? Oh my god. Why is such a complicated word to choose? Nonchalantly. For some reason, she suddenly remembered the previous incarnation that her traveling companion told about her. The only time Mistel mentioned that person, she did so with a rather relaxed tone, as it attempted to conceal a subtle emotion, and as she always did. So what was that emotion? Because I couldn't say it at that time, from then on, I say what I think. Because I couldn't do it at that time, from then on, I do what I say. Similar thoughts motivated every individual who was fearful and bound by regret. Every choice they make would gradually dissolve the pain of the past and transform into hope for the future. As it pronouncing a judgment, she made a decision. I won't wait. I will try to free her, no matter where she is. Like how she saved me. Understand. Good luck to you, Mistel. Thank you. But I must point one thing out. Your friends in the proper world might arrive soon. If you still have business to take care of, please be quick. Then let's talk to everyone. I'm afraid we won't have many chances to do so. I will keep you company. Where am I? Like this, Sailor? Okay. Oh my god! Oh, it's so damn cute! Oh! Who did I talk to? Man. Why it took so long time? Well.
怎么？你还是有点在意米斯特林？
What? Still worried about Mistel?
是吧？
Sort of. Regardless, I need to apologize to her in person for assassinating her.
还有一些因她外貌而生的偏见。
and prejudice stemmed from her parents.
其实，
Actually, I have never wanted to tell Mr. this before she sent out,
可我终究没有说出
but
口。
I didn't.
绮罗前辈，
Kira
或
senpai,
许
maybe I was
我当时
just
只是在等待所谓
waiting
的最好
for
的时机。
so-called perfect timing. But now there won't
似乎连最坏的
even
时
be
机
a
都不来
timing. You couldn't
所以你们一个
avoid
两
it
个
all
早把话
this
说清楚，不就没
if
这
you
么多
just
事了
spoke
吗？
up.
不过你也别担心，
But don't you worry, since she was born differently,
想让她彻底
she
明白
can't be
这绝对
annihilated
意
so
识
easily.
简单来说，
To put it
她的生
simple,
命力或许堪比那打不死的
her virile vitality is comparable to a cockroach.
你还是闭嘴
Shut
吧。
up!
虽说我还
I
是
hate
很讨
that
厌
woman
你
as much as
但也不想在
as
这
the
里
next
听见某些
person,
粗鄙
but
之语
that doesn't mean I want to hear something so gross.
什么粗不粗的，没见过在安慰她呢。
Bah, that's gross for you. Don't you see I'm comforting her?
不管怎么说，我的确心情好多了。
Ah, I do feel much more better. Thank you guys.
所以，
So what do you
我之
next
后打算干
plan
啥？
to do next?
帮普罗米修斯
Help
找米斯
Prometheus
特林
find Mistle?
不，我有必须要做的事，而完成的同时，米斯
No,
特林
there
的
are
事
things I
也
must
能一
do.
并解决。
When I'm gone, maybe Mistle will be saved simultaneously.
难道绮罗前辈已经有了详细的计划？
Kira-senpai, I have already formed a detailed plan.
这个
Kira-senpai has already formed a detailed plan. Well, Shiguro Kira uncharacteristically showed reluctance in front of her juniors. But she quickly concealed it with a smile and deliberately pulled away from the Hersh of Sentience.
你就是跑到沙铁国度，我也能知道
I
你在想什
still
么。
know what you are thinking if you run off to the Iron Sand.
你们也知道，我被
As you all know, I stuck out
那时的我，对所
of the candy
以为自
house
己一个人就能解决问题。
behind Elder Compato's back. At that time, I didn't know much more about Sa and thought I could fix the problem by myself.
但就现在的局面来看，光是对付一个 Vita，就让所有人付出了如此大的代价。
But the thing
我们
stands,
甚至还不知道，
dealing with
真正的
one
死
Vita has
究竟是什么
already
样的形态。
costed us dearly, and we don't even know what the real Sa was involved into.
所以，最稳妥的做法是我先在这里等待薛定谔的联络，再和他一起返回本真世界，寻求德丽莎和迪安娜的援助。等大家
Sorry?
合力解决
I
缩之后，
didn't
再
mute
回糖
myself.
果屋不迟。
Therefore, the safest course of action would be for me to wait for Schrödinger's contact here, and then return to the proper world with her to seek help from Teresa and Kiana. I can return to the candy house after we get rid of Sas together. Well, I think we get rid of Sa in part 2. Here. Because
这不就是离家出走又怕被家长骂，所以干脆不回家，在补习班待着，直到考个满分，好让他们骂轻点。
isn't this having run away from home but are scared of being schooled by parents? So you stay in the cram school until you get perfect score to make them school you less.
抛开这点，我和薛定谔的确很久都没有回地球了。比安卡他们肯定很想见我们，苏珊娜也是。
Leaving that aside, Schrödinger and I haven't returned to Earth for a while, for a long time. Bianca must have been missing us surely. So is Shoshana.
你不会打算把所有人对你和石头博士的思念都搬出来说一遍吧？
Haha, don't tell me you are gonna name drop everyone on this.
所以，时之掠者之后也打算回地球吗？
Ash of Sentience, will you head back to Earth as well?
我还没想好，
I haven't decided yet.
留在这边看看鬼火和人类共处的未来也不错。回去看看其他人到底有多思念我们的
Staying here to watch
石头前辈
Wisp and humans coexist isn't as bad. And so going back to find out how much the others miss out Kira-senpai. Hey. Oh my god, look at this chibi promo materials.
想不到你
I didn't know you got along with Mistel. Dr. May once told me, saying popular among the youngsters all the time, before the wedding you must go on a trip with your fiancé. Due to the havoc we faced, she and Kevin didn't have the chance to go traveling, let alone holding a wedding ceremony. But she still looked towards to this non-existent trip. It was most definitely a lie, but also a purple feeling. After all, you don't go traveling with anyone. This goes on to show her fiancé is worth it, given that I don't usually see Mistel as my friend. This says implies more to you anyway. This saying implies more to you. Sharing one heart must be a relationship that is far more special than just supporting each other. That saying, Project Bunny doesn't quite agree. Bunny? They looked on the wrist on her other They looked to the wrist of the other hair. That was when she noticed the blue string tied around her wrist, which was the activated device for Project Bunny, has fallen off in the heat of battle. Don't worry. Thanks to your authority, Project Bunny obtained a body by accident.
啥意思啊？
What do you mean? She become human?
小兔，
Bunny? Where is she? She's busy guiding the people from the proper world. It won't be there soon. Thank you.
谢谢。
I will take her
一定会
when I get the chance.
但我仍有一个
But I still have a question.
他为什么会如此
Why is she so cooperative with me? I feel like Hesha of Sentience being
对梅博士的服从一样？
obedient to Dr. Main. It feels like Hesha of Sentience being obedient to Dr. Main.
这个可能因为我有习惯
This is maybe it's a habit. Because you look like Bronya. You silly, cute Phoebe Prometheus. Oh my god, I can't. This is like too cute, man. This is so cute. God. Look at her. She'll be like, hello. No. Hello. Oh, okay, let's talk to these two.
又见面了，两位希尔。
We meet again, two sailors. Yes, we meet again.
你出现在这儿，我能理解。
I don't get why you came, but what's she doing there? With a hint of irritation, she looked towards number 15, who stood behind number 14. She was the sailor who was glorified selfish acts as a requisite for survival.
希尔，我愿意为0015号之前的
Zele.
所有不敬道歉。
I apologize
但请你
for
相信，
all number 15 earlier disrespected. I don't ask you to believe that she won't hurt anyone again.
姐姐，你为什么要替我道歉？
Sister, why did you apologize for me? I could have done it
你
myself.
俩这是闹哪一出？
Is it some sort of
高
act?
塔贤者，关于米斯
Sage
特
of
林
the
的
High
下落
Tower, do
你这
you
边有什么线
happen
索
to
吗？
have any clues of the Wetterborn of Mistel?
谢谢你还愿意如此称呼
Sage
我。
of the High Tower, Thank you for still calling me this,
离
Sailor.
开圣恒空间是在一瞬间
We
发
meet
生的
the
事，
Stigmata
在这之
space
前没有任何
in an
征兆。
instant.
在这之后，
I
米
was
斯特林也未曾
entirely
现身
without warning, and Mistel hasn't appeared afterwards.
至于为什么来到此地的是我们，
For as for why we
那
are
出于我的判断
ones
他
that
认为我们
came.
对外界威胁性不大，
it was
或许
number
还能帮到米斯特林。
13, Chan's idea. He thought we would We were not very threatening to the outside world and might have helped Mr. Old.
威胁性不大。
Not very threatening?
我觉得这是相当贴切的评
I
价。
find this an attempt judgment.
你是在为自己辩解吗？
But you're defending yourself, aren't you defending yourself?
我可不
You
是什
don't
么
care
没谈过
if
恋爱的小男生。
you dope Chan. I'm not some boy who has never been in love.
我只是想和你们说说话
I
而
just
已
wanted to talk.
那
Then
你说呀
talk.
姐姐，
Sister,
你自己把握分寸。
it's your call.
他
Okay.
希尔，
Zilla, I'm curious about why you
为什么
don't
要
show
向所有人展现
everyone
真
the
实
truth.
我不是指梭或者 Vita
I'm not
的事
talking about Sao,
我说
Vita.
的是这些
I'm
鬼火的
talking
本
about
质
the nature of these wisps.
岩雪圣城居民终
The
日
lost
期盼
ones
再
that
见
can
的亲朋，却只
residents
是以其为原型
that
诞
the
生的
residents
赝
of
品
the
而
holy
赝品
city
自己甚至也对此毫无知觉。
are yearning to see again are only fakes of them. And the fakes themselves know nothing about this.
这难道不可悲吗？
Isn't it pathetic?
那你说怎么办？告诉他们一
What do you
切，引发
want?
毫无必要的
Tell
恐慌
them
告
and
诉
cause
纳塔
necessary
爷爷他
panic.
其实是一个不幸得了
Tell
早
Kyle
伤的
he's
克隆人
actually an unfortunate clone with progeria. What? Progeria. Progeria, wow.
你是真不懂人情世故，还是只把
And
一切
your
看成
ignorance
游
of
戏
the way
看
of
成那
the
个被害
world.
死的灰蛇
Or do
那
you
些鬼火
even
可不是用来满足你
or
好
do you
奇心的
see
玩具
everything as a game? As a grey serpent that you got killed? Those wisps are not toys that satisfy your curiosity.
希尔，别着急，
Really, calm down.
0015号，你说的问题。
Dude, this whole dialogue is only covered by one
我依然认为
voice
唯
actor.
独这件事
It's
绝对不能
crazy.
向两边明说。
But Zilla has like 6 different roles here. 6. No, even 7. Yeah, even 7. No, number 15 I have given you question thought. Though I have given you question though. But up to this moment I still believe that it's only matter that must have been revealed to either side.
如你所言，刻薄地说，鬼火是已死之人
As
的
you
赝
said,
品，生者的思念赋予其形体，贤者的胃灵填充其人
as you
格
said in harsher words, the wisps are fakes of the deceased. The launching of the living gave them form, and the consolating of the sage gave them character. Consolation.
即便是亲近之人，也无法了解一个人的全部。高塔贤者的全能亦无法兼顾所有。
No person can be known entirely by those around them. The sage authority isn't all-knowing either.
这也导致他们的精神从诞生之初就存在着某种空洞。
This has caused their spirit to have some sort of hollow science creation.
所以，这些赝品身上的空洞一定会随时间逐渐暴露。
So the hollow in these fakes will. So the hollow in those fakes will surface over time.
但普通人也是这样吧？
But isn't the same for humans?
无论什么样的人，
No matter what kind of person they are, they have freedom, which is what they given them a sensitive and
成长为独当一面的成人。
chat. Changeable heart, so they can grow up.
而对沙铁国度的居民来说，自由也一定能够填补我们
For the
刚才提到
residents
的
of
那种
Iron
空洞
Sand, freedom can fill that hollow.
这听起来一点儿也不可靠，
That doesn't sound reliable at all.
但也是这种不可靠的东西，让人类走到了现在。
But this is also a universal thing that God and humanity is found.
当然，你也可以把它看成一种自私。
Of course, you can view it as kind of selfishness.
我们所相信的东西，它们就是最好的。
What we believe in are the best.
这就是你们的答案。
Is this your answer?
不，这是我对你的祝福。
No, this is my blessing for you.
毕竟，所谓的自由，是一种只有自己才能发掘的宝藏，而里面埋藏的，或许是你从未见过的宝物。
After all, freedom is a treasure only you can uncover, and buried inside many may be a gem you have never seen.
你有心探寻，就必将在未来的旅途中收获它，分享它，理解它，并因此成为全新的生命。
If you seek it, you will find one on our way. Share it, understand it, and thus become a new life.
别担心，你的姐姐一定会指引你。
Don't worry, you
她可是
sister.
高塔贤者呢。
Look at this cute face expression. Don't worry, your sister will guide you. She's a sage.
我明白了，希尔，我会好好履行
I
这份职
understand,
责。
Zayla. I will fulfill this duty.
不过坦诚地说，你做到了我连想都不敢想的事。
But to be honest, I did what I couldn't imagine. You did what I couldn't imagine.
还记得我先前提到的范本吗？
Remember the template I mentioned
在
earlier?
那时的我眼中，你们俩是如此不同，却又能在一具身体里和谐共处，达到我十分羡慕的平衡状态。
I saw you two as drastically different souls that share one body harmoniously. It was the state of balance that I away and white. And white? Envied.
这样特殊的生存方式也启发了我，让我不禁思考：鬼火这般非人之物，能否通过与生者共享身体，
This unique way of
获得成为
living
人的
also
可能？
inspires me. I wonder if non-humans wisps could become humans by sharing bodies with the living.
也许米斯特林当初早就意识到这样做不切实际，更忽略了双方的意愿，但他依然认真聆听了我的想法，并将你们带到了这里。
Maybe Mistel, already realizing this, was unrealistic and neglectful. Oh my god, okay. I can do it, I'm a big boy. Neglect. Oh my god. Neglectful. Maybe Mrs. already realized this was unrealistic and neglectful to the wishes of both parties. But she still listened to me carefully and brought you here.
这不还是在支持你吗？
Isn't she still supporting you?
不，我想他是想让我看看你们会给出的答案。
No, I think she wants me to see the answer you have given.
而事实证明，你们确实做到
And
了
turn
你的
out
朋友已经做
you
到的
did
事
what
情
your
甚
friend
至
has
做
gone.
得更好。
And turn out you did what your friend has done. And better.
是啊，尽管贤者的全能随着规则的湮灭而逐渐消失，但希尔的确成为了真正的高塔贤者。
Yeah, the sage's authority has diminished since the rules perished. But Celia did become the real sage.
就把它看作前代高塔贤者临行前最后的祝福吧。
This is the last blessing from the departing former sage.
谢谢你们，解放了这里的生命，
Thank you
以
for
及
reading the
我
life
自
here
己。
and myself.
等等，菱形，
Wait, departing?
我们
Yes.
还要想办法去帮助米斯特林。
We need to
不过
find.
你们放心，
We need to find a way to help Mr.
我也会认真完成高
But
中
rest
学者的
assured
最
that
后
I
职
will
责
fulfill
帮
the
助大家
sage
实
last
现未来
duty before
这
that,
同样是我应该做好的事。
helping people adapt to the future is also my duty.
我们的贤者大人果
Our
然还
sage
是
is
很认
serious
真
as
的
ever.
姐姐，我还有一个问题，
Sister, I have another question.
能不能请你告诉我，
Could you please
希尔
tell
之
me
前说
if
的他
the
是什
it
么？
that
在
Celia
自由的
mentioned?
宝藏里埋藏着的宝物
What's the
究竟
gem
是什么
buried
呢？
inside the treasure of freedom?
0015号，希尔他们或许还有事情要
Number
忙。
15. Celia might have other matter in hand.
现在还不是时候，
This isn't the time.
那我就期待着那一天的到来吧。
Then I will look forward to other day, to the
是
day.
啊，总有一天你会找到
Yeah,
那份答
one
案
day you will find that answer.
属于你自己的，名为爱的珍宝。
The gem named love that belongs to you and you alone.
所以我们接下来要做什么？
So what should we do now?
我还有些话想对希尔说。
I have a few words to say to Celia.
刚好，我也有话想和你说呢。
And I happen to have some words I want to tell you. Okay,
我们到了，
I need a break. I
这就
see
是
I
我和
didn't
苏
took a
珊
break
娜
for a long
起了
time.
前辈旅行的起点。
So quick break and then we go back. Okie. Let's continue. Oh no, I can hear myself. Moment. Okay. Here we are, Seele. This is where Sushana, Kira-senpai and I started. Look how happy we are. My god. Why are we so happy?
远眺可以看见高塔，近瞧又是来来往往的行人。和我们那边的起点相比，这边的确称得上旅行。
I can see the tower in the distance and passing crow nearby. Compared to our starting point, yours does look more like a journey.
是啊。
Yeah.
你还在想那些鬼火的事？
Still thinking about the wisps?
果然瞒不过希儿呢。
I suppose nothing escaped your notice, Seele.
那当然了，你就不该有瞒着我的事，更何况是烦恼。
Of course, you should be anything from. You shouldn't keep anything from me, especially your troubles. Yeah.
希儿，
Seele.
常会想自己是不是做的还不够好。
I often wonder if I'm doing good enough.
为什么这么说？
What makes you say that?
哪怕我已经决定隐瞒鬼火的本质，哪怕我已经在0015号面前说出了那番话，却还是忍不住担心他们的未来。
I have decided to conceal the nature of Wisp. I finally said those words to number 15, but I still can't stop worrying about their future.
除了隐瞒和直言，我们还有没有第三、第四种更好的选择？
Aside from concealing and revealing, do they have a third, better option?
而卡伊爷爷，
And Mr. Kyle.
毕竟我从一开始就希望给予所有鬼火以真正意义上的新生，但结果只做到了现在这个程度。
After all, I had hopes to give all Wisp a true new life, but still, it's all I can do.
虽说给予生命，当然也意味着给予死亡，但我却没办法让大家能真正的生而平等。
I'm aware that giving life equals giving death, but I'm unable to let everyone be born equal.
给予希望，又将其剥夺，这种方式或许远比一开始就没有希望更残忍。
Giving hope and then ripping it away. Maybe this is crueler than not giving hope at all from the start.
你这样说不就太差劲了吗？
What's the point?
远的例子我就不说了，你想想，在我们对抗圣痕计划的时候，那时有没有人不愿意离开梦团？
I don't need to look further. Think about it. When we are fighting against Project Stigma, has anyone been unwilling to live to aggression of dreams?
然后你觉得 Kiana 会为了这件事而后悔，觉得自己最终给出的答案不够完美吗？
And do you think Kiana would regret this because the answer was delivered wasn't perfect enough?
这想要获得自由，一定会付出代价，你就别乱想这些事了。
Freedom isn't free. You should stop doing mental gymnastic.
我倒觉得，以创生之语为分界线，现在的鬼火的确有了更多的独立性，也远比你想象的坚强。他们此刻的自由货真价实。
I actually think after the reign of creation, the Wisp have gained more independence and have become far more resilient than you think. The freedom they enjoy is the real deal.
别忘了，我和石之律者旅行的起点就是沙铁国度。
他们相处这么久，这些变化当然能感觉出来。
Don't forget, I started traveling with Herrscher of Sentience from the country of Iron Sound. I have spent with them, that's why I can sense the changes. I have spent time with them.
过去，他们因生者的愿望而诞生，受生者的愿望所驱使。时之律者甚至无法读取他们内心的想法。
In the past, they were born. In the past, they are born from and delivered by the wishes from the living. Herrscher of Sentience could have even read their minds.
是在大家战胜了 Vita， 规则被打破之后，他们真实的愿望才第一次得到了自由生长的空间。
It's after we defeated Vita and broke the rules that their real wishes had the room to grow on freely.
如人一般活着，如人一般死去。
To live like a human and die like a human.
鬼火的愿望就是这么简单。
The wish of the wisp is that
当
simple.
然，话说回来，你想要把事情做得更完美，这也再正常不过了。
Then again, it's typical of you to want to do it perfectly.
我还记得你在长空市的最后一个晚上说了什么呢？
I remember what you said in the last night in Nagazora.
要抓到无帽者，让牙医刮目相看，然后带重装小兔充电。有机会要说服 Bronya 姐姐，让她少加班，和我一起。
Need to catch the incognito to impress May and then charge Project Bunny. Try to convince Bronya to work overtime less with me.
就算这是真的，只要 Bronya 姐姐和牙医都不知道，
Even if that's true, as long as Bronya and May don't know. Too late.
那就有点晚了。
Oh man. I want to check if you can hear me even if I'm that far away. Probably not. Oh man. Too late. Too late. That's Edge. Bronya. It's her. Oh my god. Oh, what a journey.
Bronya 姐姐，
Bronya Chicha.
看你们聊得这么开心，就没忍心插话。
I didn't feel like cutting in.
还有，好久不见，希儿。
And it's become a while, Zille.
等下，怎么还有雷电牙医？
Wait, Raiden May too?
虽然已经听苏莎娜讲了不少和你们一起经历的事，但实际见到还是有点意外呢。
Oh man! Oh, it feels like home. Shoshana told us a lot about what you had been through, but seeing it for myself is still a surprise.
很高兴认识你，希尔。
Nice to meet you, Zille.
也不用这么正式吧？
Don't have to be so formal. It's not like we don't know each
就
other.
像这样和你面对面交流，是第一次。
But this is my first time talking to you face to face.
很高兴认识你，
Ah,
牙医。
nice to meet you, Yaya.
说起来 ，Bronya 姐姐，你们怎么知道我们在这里？
Speaking of which, how did you know we are here?
是小兔告诉我们的。
Bunny told us that.
那他人呢？一直回避我们出现的场合。
Where is she?
之前的事生气。
She's been avoiding us. Is she still mad at what happened?
小兔会生气吗？
Bunny is capable of being mad?
他只说自己要和普罗米修斯一起搜集材料修复身体，也没见有什么特别的反应，和在工作室时一样。
She only said she's gathered materials and repaired the body with Prometheus. She hasn't reacted unusual signs leaving the studio.
就是 Bronya 姐姐时常抱有小兔不会生气的想法，她才会不想回去了。
She doesn't want to go back because you don't think she can get mad?
是这样吗？
Is that so?
管怎么说 ，Bronya 确实需要给小兔放一个假。当然，你自己也是。
Whatever the case, you need to give Bonnie a break, and yourself one too.
如果我没记错，你出发前只向瓦尔特先生请了2天年假吧？
If I recall correctly, you only asked for 2 days of annual leaving for Mr. Young.
阿拉哈头企划案的内部展示会马上就要到了，我想在这之前抽空再优化一下。
Arahato Project's internal presentation is coming. I want to do some last-minute optimization.
原来是这样，我还以为 Bronya 姐姐会在这里和我们一起待上一段时间
I
呢。
see. I thought you would spend more time with us here.
其实我在来的路上又向瓦尔特先生多申请了一段时间的年假，这里的危机才刚结束，我留下来也能帮到希尔。
Actually, I asked for an extended leave on my way here. The crisis here just ended, so I want to stay and help Zelia.
你这扯谎能力也太差了吧！
You are a horrible liar.
我刚刚
这
只是没和牙医说罢了。
I just didn't tell May.
Bronya 的确是忘记和我说了。
Yeah, she did forget to tell me.
对了，牙医，苏珊娜的情况怎么样？
But May, how is Sushana doing? What's with my girl Sushana?
现在可能还躺在休息室呢。医生说她没什么大问题，就是身体疲劳、压力太大，需要静养一段时间。
She's probably still lying in bed. The doctor said she's alright, but needs to rest for some time due to excessive fatigue and stress.
那就好。
It's a relief. The four chatted on their way back to the square. The Hash of Sentience was something.
你们可算回来了，我还以为这找人的
Finally, I thought the people who went looking for missing people. I thought the people who went looking for missing people went missing
大
themselves.
家有一段时间没见面，这也无可厚非吧。
What's wrong with that? We haven't met for a while.
说起来，0014号和0015号呢？
Where is number 14 and number 15? I don't
我
know.
猜他们要不是像你们一样在讲悄悄话，要不就是回高塔准备最后一批工作去了。
But I guess they are either gossiping like you or returning to the tower for final preparation.
可惜他们没和这2位打个照面，不然 Bronya 还能再看一眼她因为圣痕计划而多出来的好妹妹。
Too bad they didn't get to say hello to you too. Bronya could have took a good look at her other baby sister created by Project Stigma. You mean number 17? Forget it, only Rosaria will fall for her disguise. Why I was not speaking? Suddenly.
是苏珊娜的。
Oh, it's Sushana's call. How did she call even? How do you even call in Bubble Universe?
她果然还是放心不下这边。
She's really worried about this.
大家听得到吗？
Okay, how does it work? Like really, how do you call in Bubble Universe from real world? I thought it's not possible.
我们听得到。
Can hear you.
希尔，你们那边没事吧？
There is everything alright on your end?
博士们说，敌人对岩雪圣城和沙铁国度进行了一次无差别攻击，所有人都在一瞬间。
I heard the doctor said the enemy attacks Sal Snow Holy City and country of Iron Sand indiscriminately in a flash.
爹，
Everyone.
我可不想再回忆那种感觉了。
Stop, I don't want to relive that feeling.
你只记得一件事就好，咱们赢了，赢得漂亮。
You
虽
know,
然还有些不圆满的地方，但总归是结
you
果。
only need to remember one thing. We won. And won beautifully. There's room for improvement, sure. But it's the happy ending that counts.
对了，我记得你好像还是什么 B 级女武神吧？说不定因为这次事件能得个 A 级的名头呢。
And aren't you a B Valkyrie or something? Your contribution might promote you to a R rank.
天命现在的女武神考核都这么随便吗？
She says Valkyrie exam these days so easy?
喜罗前辈，你别被石之律者带跑了呀！
Kira senpai, don't let Hersh of Sentience fool you.
现在的女武神考核
Nowadays, Valkyrie exam is a complicated and professional process.
大危机事件
While involved in solving major cases in factored in, it doesn't determine the grading.
而且对现在的我来说，晋升也不是最重要的事。
And for me, getting promoted isn't the biggest thing anywhere. Sushana fell into it for a moment. Doubtedly, she did her best and managed to contact the reinforcement in the proper world, but in terms of results, even without reinforcement, even without her standard companions, still saved the world. This was the chasm between sand, grains and stars. But this didn't discourage her, for she knew
对我来说，真正重要的，只有追逐星星前进的每一天。
that's truly important for me in each day spent and chasing the stars.
苏珊娜，你真的成长了很多呢。
Sushan, you grow so much.
就是靠着苏珊娜先前记录的数据，我们才能精确定位这个世界炮的所在。
We couldn't have located this bubble universe accurately without the data recorded by Sushana.
如果没有这些数据支持，说不定在修复通道的过程中，我就会迷失方向吧。我今后会继续努力，争取在更多地方帮到大家。
Yeah, I will keep up and be helpful in more ways.
很有精神的发言嘛。
Oh, that's spirit.
但
Rosalia, idiotka. If you scream like this, you will disturb Sushana.
没关系。
Oh, that's right, I'm awake.
Rosalia, Lilia，
Rosalia, Lilia, aren't you teaching
怎么会在苏珊
at
娜身边？
Kyora's home? Why are you with her?
那边有小空，不用担心啦。
Don't worry, Sora's
你
here.
们失去音讯之后，
After you went missing, Teresa contacted us to reach for you traces in Nagazora.
虽然没发现什么有价值的信息，但苏珊娜回到这里时，我们恰好在附近，就主动接下了照顾她的任务。
We didn't find any valuable informations, but we happened to be there when Sushana got back, so we volunteered to look after her.
你还有点照顾人的样子。Rosalia 真的行吗？
Looks like you can look after people, but Rosaria doesn't.
希尔，你怎么小看我啊？要知道，在希奥拉之家，我可是最受欢迎的老师。
Why are you underestimating me? Do you know I'm the most popular teacher in Kyoto's hall?
是和你竞争的只有我，而且苏珊娜也不是小孩子。
By only comparing against me, and Sushana isn't a
我
child.
看你俩不如每天在苏珊娜面前表演点节目，这样一来不耽搁你们的偶像事业，二来也能让苏珊娜心情愉悦。
The way I see it, you should too perform for her every day, so you would categorically won't conflict with your idol career and can cheer up for better recovery.
你怎么知道我们在做什么？
How did you know what we're going to do?
所以你们真的表演了？
So you did perform.
等等，
Wait, those two little ones want to be an idols?
不瞒你们说，
Not to brag, but I'm very experienced in this
丰富。
field. Under my guidance, Sushana and Celia have successfully thrown a
一场非常厉害的演出呢。
sensational concert here.
真想不到，希尔也有这样的一面
I。didn't know Celia has this
她
side.
不一样的一面可多了。
And she had many different sizes. Just to shy let you know to see them.
哦，
Oh?
奇罗前辈，
Yes, really breaking the
还
ice.
是不要
Let's
在
go.
大家面前讲比较好。
Kira senpai, I would be best if you don't talk about this in front of everyone.
好好好，那我下次背着你讲。
Okay, next time I will talk about it behind you. Huh? What?
又怎么了？
What is it
我好
again?
像听见德丽莎的脚步声了。莉莉娅、苏珊娜，快点挂掉电
I
话。
think I heard Teresa's footsteps. Lilia, Sushana, hang up quickly.
要是被她看见我们没做完作业就
If we seem to split out without finishing homework, we have to recite another lesson tonight.
情况就是这样，大家有什么事情之后再聊。
That's the situation. Let's talk later. Bye. Sushana cut the connection almost immediately.
总觉得好像看到了
Seems
当年的
like
自己
seeing my former herself.
牙医也会背着德丽莎做这种事吗？
Does May also do things behind Teresa's back?
不只是我，甚至还有你的 Bronya 姐姐。
Not just me. So does your sister Bronya.
那都要怪 Kiana 吧？
It's Kiana's fault.
她干了啥？
What did she
她
do?
有段时间很喜
For a
欢在
while,
睡觉前拉着我们
She
一起在一
liked
张床上聊
cramming
天
cramming? All of those ones who... Of those... all of us onto one bed and chat before bedtime.
可她又害怕德丽莎发现后的说
But she
教，
was scared
总
of
会在
being
聊天的过
caught
程中
and schooled by
时不时跑去
Teresa.
门边听脚步声。
So she frequently ran to the door to listen for footsteps in the middle of our conversation.
没劲，要聊就聊个痛快。
Bam, you're
要
gonna...
是我，非得把德丽莎也一起拉到床上。
Bama, you're gonna chat to the fullest if I were here. I would have dragged Teresa out of bed
然后被他狠狠惩罚。
and then can punish by
就
her.
跟我聊一晚上，不许
They three will chat without the night without getting any sleep.
说到这个，既然德丽莎主教已经有时间看望苏珊娜，那应该也
Speaking
代
of
表
which,
他们开完会了吧？
then the overseer has time to visit Sushana. This suggestion suggested their meeting is over.
刚好某人之前也说过，我们到这边时
Yeah,
一定要
a certain
告诉他们
someone also told us before here when we get there. Here, when we got here. The two smiled at each other mysteriously and took out a device with a long antenna. Mail calls was soon picked up.
怎么了，牙医？
Kiana!
提安娜，我们已经抵达希尔他们所在的世界炮了。希尔他们一切平安，事件已经被解决了。
Kiana, we arrived in the bubble universe where Zele and Co are... They are saved and the incident has been resolved.
这么快吗？
Oh, really?
这多亏了重装小兔的指引和苏莎娜记录下的数据。至于敌人，当然是被希尔他们打跑的。
It's all thanks to Project Barney guidance and Sushana data recording. As for enemies, Zele and Co took over care of them.
原来如此，大家还真是一如既
I
往。
see you are as reliable as always.
等等，你那
Wait,
边
is there
还有
something wrong with your cam?
怎么一直看不到人？
Why can't we see you? Why can't we see you?
哦，
Well,
提安娜，你又在吃泡面？
you're eating instant noodles again, right?
我才
I'm
没有
not.
就是
Just...
就是房间
The room is super messy. Wait one second, I will clean it up real quick. Hello, can everyone see me? No? Yes, we can, Kiana. We can.
可以看见。
Can see
提
you.
安娜，既然
Kiana, if you can contact us, does it
是不
mean
是你已经感知
you
到
have
苏的
felt
存在了
sus presence?
那倒没有。
Not really. I definitely don't know as much as Bronya.
毕竟大家所在的
You were in
地
the
方
deep of
是
Sea of
两个
Quanta.
虽然发生了很
It
多的
was
事，但从这个
seriously
感觉上
incident.
说可能就像
But
一片树叶落地。
here it feels like I fell on the ground but got blown away from anyone took notice.
啊，我没有别的意思。
Hey, I didn't mean
是觉得
anything,
在
just giving an example.
除非像大家最初想
Unless
的那样，
we take the bubble universe near the proper
又或
world,
者对方主动
like
在
the
城市见
first
面
tried
我也是束手无策。
or the enemies revealed itself on the proper world first. I can't do anything about it.
哎呀，还管那个梭干嘛？我才不信他
Can we get forget about Sa?
别的不说，
Doesn't have the guts to come near Earth. With so many Herschels, we can scare it to death.
失之律者，这次事件充其量只是一剂预防针。
Hash of sentience. This incident is but forewarning.
如果说真是个见好就收的人，休格斯
You suck can't quite while it's ahead. Why are the sugars living so timidly?
奇罗
She's right.
无论如何，这
Whatever the
并非
case,
寻常，不容小
this
觑。
enemy is
不能
something
不放
else
松警惕
that
即便是刚刚得手
and
的时候
shouldn't be looked down on. We can't let our guards down. Even at this moment of victory.
行行行，你们有理，我不说了还不行吗？
Okay, fine. You know everything, I will shut up.
对了，石之律者，
Ah, Ash of
你真的打算
Sentience,
回来
do
吗
you plan to come back?
回哪儿？地球？
Back to
还
Earth?
没想好。你干嘛问这
I
个？
haven't given so much thought. Why do you ask?
也没什么，就是和苍玄之书有关。
Nothing big. It's to do with Book of Fuxia.
失之律者，
During
在
the
你
time
失
you
踪的
went
这段时
missing,
间
she's been worried about you.
他是不是搞错对象了？有那时间，
Did she mix up-
老古董？
Mix us up? If she is that bored, she can worry about Oldtimer.
话是如此了，但班长最近有别的
Oh,
事
for
情
her,
吗
she's busy with something else at the moment.
那苍玄之书不是还可以跟克莱因聊？
Then why doesn't Books of Fuxia talk to Klein? Isn't Klein helping her test the power of saving future?
可克莱因也真的只是在帮他调
But Klein is really just helping her test the power of saving future.
哦，
I get it,
懂了。感情苍
She
玄
feels
之书
lonely
一
by
般般的
herself,
结果又不好意思说
but is too embarrassed to tell, so she asks you to pursue me.
你这么理解也没
Can't
错。
say you're wrong. Oh well,
你们
I
话
can't
都说到
refuse
这个
people
份儿
that beg me.
回去就
Sure, I
回
will
去
go
呗
back.
苍玄之书
Book
一定会
Book of
很高
Fuxia
兴
will be so happy to hear it.
我都专程回去陪他了，能不高兴？
Can she not be? Since I'm going all the way just to keep her company?
你说的对。
You're right.
那这次不如先聊到这儿吧。 克
I
莱因好
have
像又有事要找我。
to go now. Klein needs my help again.
晚点再聊。
Yeah, let's talk later.
还有，少吃
I
点泡
don't
面。
eat many. I don't eat any instant noodles. Oh my god, I think about it. I actually want instant noodles right now. I know it's Klein who is seeing you them in secret.
我知道了，最后一
I
次。
I know, just this time.
看样子你们暂时
I will take it you done. I take it. You are done?
普罗米修斯，你身边的是？
Prometheus, the one next to you is?
希儿不认得我了吗？
Does they recognize me?
你是重装小兔，那个大摩托。
You are Project Bunny, that big
这
motorcycle.
位希儿，摩托只是我众多形象之一。
Wait, is Project
并不
Bunny
完全代表
Bronya's
重装小
voice?
兔
This sailor, the motorcycle is but one of my many forms. It doesn't represent who Project Bunny is.
小兔，关于之前的事，我真的很抱歉。
Bunny, I'm so sorry what happened earlier. Why are you
为
apologizing?
什么要道歉？战局复杂，你一时顾及不到我，也情有可原。
Understandable that you couldn't keep up an eye on me with the battlefield.
那你有没有哪里不舒服？如果有必要，我和布罗尼亚姐姐可以帮你恢复原状。
Then are you feeling unwell? Is it necessary Bronya and I can restore your original form?
原状，
Original form?
这副身躯可是希儿送我的礼物，我高兴还来不及。
This
又怎么
body is a
想恢
gift
复
from
原状呢
Celia. I can't be more pleased with it. Why would I miss it?
好的，那小兔这段时间就好好休息一下吧。一直以来，
Okay, let us take a good rest. Thank you for all you have done.
啊，谢谢。
Thanks. Is it? Who voiced Project Bunny? I'm curious now. Intentionally or otherwise, Project Bunny gave Bronya a sidelong glance. It was only after seeing no sign of disapproval that she began to sneak inside. As she expected, Celia took pity on her due to this feeble form, and her boss Bronya was only workaholic, not unsympathetic. So if she keep playing the weak after getting back to work, Bronny would factor in her state and give her simple task and maybe even
嘿嘿，不
no
让我
task at all. She could hardly conceal her smile at this raw thought.
哟，想不到你这小小的身体，竟装了这么多心思啊！
Who would have known a body so small could host so many interesting ideas?
希尔，布罗尼亚是第一次来这里。
Really? It's Bronny's first time here. Would you like to show her around?
小兔，你可真贴心。
Bronny, Bunny, that's so sweet of you.
你们毕竟是我最好
You're
的。
you're my best friend after all. Oh my god! What? Project Bunny is like... I didn't expect it from
妈妈，
yeah. Then?
じゃあ二つの世界を見て回らない？
ゼーレも一緒に来てください。
ええ、一緒に行きましょう。では出発しましょう。
For no reason, Sailor remembers at sunset when golden rays scattered across the land. And the jokes her friend told while goofing
未
around.
来要靠我们努力，对吧？
The future depends on us, right?
不过今天还是先好好玩吧，明天再开始努力。
But we can't play today and start working tomorrow. Yes, the dark side of the world was still refine this dangerous uncertainties. Yes, this is exactly why. She cherished every happy moment all the one. But there are also people like Hersh of Sentience who didn't care about moments nor eternity. As if she was willing to shift her attention from Kiana not long ago, she would have certainly seen the hidden truth in May.
综上所述，浮华搜索行动依旧需要贯彻独立调查的方
What
针。
is happening? Where's my happy ending? Mihoyo? In conclusion, the search operation for Fuhua must continue to carry out its investigation independently.
即避免让希尔搜索行动的主要负责人员，比如博罗尼亚，知晓另一边的情况，以免在情报不明的状况下盲目透支人力资源。
That is, to keep any information concerning the other side from the main personnel of the search operation for Celia, such as Bronya. This is to prevent overrushing human resources when the situation is
另
unclear.
外，根据重装小兔同步的消息，沙铁国度与岩雪圣城的变化显然还有待观察。让这批人员留在当地养精蓄锐，也符合实际需求。
In addition, according to Project Bunny, the changes in the country of Iron Sand and Salt Snow Holy City apparently require further observation, so allowing this group of personnel to recuperate there is a particular approach.
作为特例，目前能从此地抽出并
Oh,
持
so
续支援
difficult.
浮华搜索行动的人，事实上是实之虑者。
As an inspection, the people who can dispatch to continuously aid the search operation for Fuhua, in fact, the Hersh of Sentience.
考虑
Oh
到
well,
对方
considering
在
that
国外期间曾多次脱离
she
本
has
市
gone
行动
a wall
先将她骗
and
回地
taken
球
other
但是最大
unrecognized
程度地避免节外
actions
生枝。
repeatedly during the Great Eruption, tricking her into coming back to Earth will likely minimize size issues.
就当是预感吧。
God, did I hunch?
我始终认为，浮华的失
I
踪
firmly
一定也会与
believe
希尔有关。
Fuhua's missing is also associated with Sa.
如果不是这种程度的敌人，
的
Oh
是
my
做
god
此求。
If we are not for an enemy of such magnitude, she could have gone missing for so long. Thus, the Jigsaw Overseer concluded a secret meeting 25 minutes ago. This was an unexpected reunion. This was an unexpected reunion. Perhaps no other moments in her long life was more surprising than this one. Pourquoi? In her Sherlock Holmes clothing. I thought you were dead? Oh, we don't. Okay. I'm done. Actually done. Yeah, last part was terrible. Like, I'm nearly collapsing. I should make it like a little bit different. A little bit more structured. Anyway. There's still some work to do.
秋风起，夜哭
Thank you
还
to watching the last part.
生命的循环总让人觉得有些悲伤。
We're improving. And see you in the next stream. When I play. Before the endless stream ends. With slightly with a little like, yeah, I want this. With a little twist that I don't read anymore. I can't read anymore today. Yeah, thank you for watching. Have a great day and yeah, see you.